What is good with y'all, Fuzz boys? Yo, what is good with y'all, Fuzz boys, man? We are back with another banger of a video. You feel me? Yo, chat. We is reacting to this video called Streamer University Taught You How to Get Rich, but Nobody Noticed. You feel me? We finna react to this because I found this quite amusing. I'm not gonna lie. I found this amusing because this seems like I need to know what's going on with this, and it's gonna teach y'all something as well. So before we get in, make sure I hit that like, that subscribe, and that noti button. All right, make sure I hit that 11K on the way, man. Let's get in.
Right. You thought Streamer University was just chaos and content. Think again. Underneath the laughs, the skits, and the wild guests, Kai was running a masterclass in monetization, branding, and content dominance. Streamer University wasn't just a content series, it was a blueprint. By turning an ordinary college experience into a viral empire, Kai flipped the script on how creators build influence and make money. He blurred the line between entertainment and business so well, most people miss what was really going on.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, he was doing a very good job. He even got it copyrighted. He literally got Streaming University, the name itself, copyrighted. Bro, that's mad creative. That's mad creative that he thought of a plan and he put the plan into play, and nobody can really mess with it. Not all these big brand deals and not all these big shows, they can't mess with it. It's under his name. You feel me? It's under his name. So he got it real. You feel me?
Today, we're breaking it down.
He got it good, right?
This isn't about hype. This is about the strategy behind the spectacle.
Like, bro, this Streaming University thing put him up, bro. It put him up at peak 500,000 to like 700,000 viewers. I'm not even gonna lie. It peaked him mad crazy, bro. Like, yo, having like the streaming, like that Streaming University, that pushed all the creators that was small. I'm now checking in on them. A lot of them was they're really pushing it. You feel me? Like, they're pushing it. They're still getting mad exposure. So I feel like this was a really good thing for them to do, and this really went good for like over 100 people to come there and nothing really crazy happened. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that was real crazy. 100 streamers, like, that's
the
so
business
crazy,
lessons
bro.
You can actually use. So grab a seat in the front row. Class is in session. Lesson 1. Stay independent. Let's be honest. If Cenat had taken Streamer University to a major platform, Netflix, Prime Video, Hulu.
Yes, bro. If he did that, bro, I'm not gonna lie, it probably wouldn't have went as well as it did, because they definitely would have been trying to play with it and mess with it and stuff. But it staying to Kai made it way more entertaining. I'm not gonna lie, I watched the whole Streaming University thing, through all the clips, through the streams. I watched all of it. It was just that entertaining. So them coming in would have definitely threw it off. I'm not gonna lie, like, this is not their type of thing to like handle. You feel me? They gotta stick to the movies. I'm not gonna lie, they gotta stick to it, to the movies and stuff. The Streaming University thing, that's Kai thing. You feel me? No glaze.
Nobody would have blamed him. The offers were there.
That's a good offer, but at the same time, it would have filtered everything. Like, that would, like, it would have made everything not good. Everything would have been cooked. So
big checks, full production support, distribution to millions of subscribers. But Kai said no. He kept it on his turf, Twitch and YouTube. Why? Because Kai knows the golden rule of the internet economy. Own your audience or someone else will. Let's hear what he had to say.
A lot of people been talking about how this shit should be on Netflix. We already been getting talks with.
But on the real note, what would Netflix and like Hulu and like Prime Video do with this? Like, on a real note, how would they even host it? Like, what would they be doing to contribute to it? Like, them putting it on their like, nobody's going to Netflix to watch a stream. Nobody's going to Hulu to watch a stream. We go there to watch anime and stuff. Like, bro, we go there to watch movies, scary movies. good movies, bro. We don't go there to watch a stream. This is a YouTube and Twitch type of thing. Like, I don't really know. I'm surprised that actually happened because, like, that's like, it's entertainment though, but like at the same time, I can't really picture it on there. Like, I don't know. Like, who would be watching that on that?
Different people, but I want to go ahead and say this, bro. But an idea like this so original, you got to keep it where it's at.
By keeping Streamer University independent, Kai controlled every single element. The content, the monetization, the brand. No execs, no contracts that locked him out of his own creative vision. No gatekeepers between him.
Low key, they could be doing that though. If he would have did that, they definitely would have filtered it and tried to mess with how he got stuff going. Yeah.
And his community.
Nah.
That's power. Real power.
They would have definitely
and
tried to
it's not just about control
him the whole time.
It's about value. Let's break it down. Distribution equals leverage.
But I'm glad he knows his, bro. I'm sorry, chat, for pausing, but I'm low key glad that he kept it P and didn't sell out to that, because they would have definitely been filtering with him. Like, I'm glad he knows that he got this type of influence and power to where he don't need them for that. Like,
when you post content on your own channels, you build leverage. Not just views, leverage. By staying independent, Kai didn't just keep creative freedom. He positioned himself as the distribution pipeline. When you own the pipeline, people come to you, and they pay for access. That's why you see rappers, celebrities, and even brands begging to be part of his world. He's not pitching to networks. He is the network.
Yeah.
No middleman
literally
equals maximum monetization. When you're tied to a network or platform, you split revenue. There are managers, agents, producers,
literally on all of it, bro.
All taking a cut. When Kai streams on his own channel, the sub money is his. The ad revenue is his. The brand deals negotiated his way, integrated into his format. And even if Twitch or YouTube takes a percentage, the chunk he keeps is still far bigger than what he get through a traditional
YouTube and
deal.
Twitch is always going to take a percentage of your money regardless. That's the taxes.
He can shift platforms, cross post to YouTube, clip on TikTok, sell merch, launch a Patreon. It's all under his umbrella. The financial upside isn't linear, it's exponential. And it only,
like, a lot of people don't know, but like, between YouTube and Twitch, they both take money out of what you make. Like, say I get gifted $60 on YouTube while I'm streaming. I'm only gonna get like $30. They will take 50% of what you make in what you get gifted. Like, you get donated $60, they're gonna take $30 from you. Like, but you get subs on Twitch, they're taking like $1 to $2 from that. But you're getting money taken out of regardless. Like, it's not gonna matter. Like, they already take their percentage.
Only works when the financial upside isn't linear, it's exponential. And it only works when you stay independent. Brand control is everything. Imagine Netflix greenlighting Streamer University. They'd polish it, overproduce it, strip away everything that made it.
That's what I'm saying.
Kai's genius is that his audience isn't just watching a show, they're living in his world. That authenticity, you can't outsource that. You can't schedule.
And I like how authentic his streams is. It's like, bro, like, if he would have did that, they would have definitely messed it all up. It wouldn't have been, I feel like, more like as entertaining as it was. Like, it felt like he was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it felt like you was there. If they would have did it, it would have been feeling like you're watching like some movie or something, and it's just like that. Like, you're just normal how you is, but it felt like you was there. It felt like you get to know what's all going on, and it's more funny that way, not in like in a movie way. Like,
into a production cycle. By keeping full control of his brand, Kai stayed unpredictable, raw, and most importantly, real. Yeah. That's what sells. If you're a creator, don't just build a following. Build an infrastructure. Use platforms like Twitch, YouTube, Gumroad, or Substack, but treat them as tools, not bosses. Build your email list, build a Discord, build something you control. Because when the algorithm shifts, or the sponsors pull out, or the next hot thing comes along, the creators who survive are the ones who own their lane. Cenat didn't need permission. He built Streamer University his way and got all the rewards. Lesson 1 is simple. Stay independent. The money, the freedom, and the legacy
you get signed, bro, you're
Lesson 2. Focus on your bag, not women. One of the most...
I'm not gonna lie, this is like one of the truest statements ever. Focus on the bag, not the women. Chat, you chase the bag, the women come chasing after you. You chase the women, you losing the bag, and you losing the women. It's a loss. You gotta chase the bag. You feel me? You gotta chase the bag. If you chase the women, you're losing it. If you chase the women, you're losing it. Okay? You're losing the bag. You're losing the money. You're losing yourself. You can't do that. You gotta stay focused, stay locked in, get your money, get your health right. You feel me? Stay in the gym. Do what you do.
Unexpected takeaways from Streamer University came in between the chaos. But if you were paying attention, the message was loud and clear. Get your money right first. Not because women are the enemy. Not because love is a scam. But because priorities matter.
Yeah.
When you're broke, dating isn't just hard. It's stressful, complicated, and in most cases, humiliating.
And when you're broke, you're mad. Always. It's just not gonna work.
How do you focus on love when your phone bill's overdue? How do you take someone out when you're counting quarters for gas? Streamer University never said it directly.
That's real.
But it showed it through energy.
Niggas do not be having $1 in their pocket trying to get the must heads. You feel me?
Most of these guys are on their grind. They're building content, brands, and revenue streams. Here's the truth they don't teach you in school. Trying to find your dream girl before you found your purpose? That's a fast track to resentment for both of you. You'll feel inadequate, she'll feel frustrated, and neither of you will say it out loud until it's too late. Here's where the pressure kicks in. In today's world, men are expected to show up with the bag, the charisma, the physique, the emotional maturity, all by 22. And if you don't, you're labeled as lazy, broke, or not serious. Yep. The expectations are high,
True,
the patience is low, and the game feels rigged. But what Streamer University subtly teaches is that you don't have to play that game. You can opt out. You can disappear for a year, build something real, and come back with results. No apologies, no explanations, just growth. When Kai hosts guests like Duke, the jokes are non-stop, but the grind is real. They've all sacrificed time.
The grind is real.
Sleep, and probably
the grind is actually real, bro.
They didn't chase women. They chased skills, opportunities, and consistency. That's not cold, that's calculated. And the result? Women now chase them. Not because they're clout chasers.
Like, bro, imagine, just think about how many women chase Kai, bro. Think about it, bro. He go anywhere, they're just gonna throw themselves on him if they could. But he got a girl, you feel me? But it's just a thought, like, bro, he's that big. They just want to do that, bro. They just want to do that. They want him that bad, bro. You feel me? Always got to chase the bag. That's how bad they're gonna want you if you chase the bag. That's exactly why you got to chase the bag first. No hate. It's just that's what you got to do.
But because success is magnetic, ambition is attractive, self-respect radiates. This isn't about being a monk or going full red pill. It's about prioritizing. Because the truth is, love is better when you bring something to the table and not just vibes. So what's the takeaway? Focus on becoming the kind of man who doesn't need validation. Get your finances in order, sharpen your skills, build something you're proud of.
I'm not gonna lie, bro is giving us a life lesson. Like, bro, besides the Streaming University, bro's actually giving us a life lesson. Stay locked in on your dreams.
Then, when you do enter a relationship, you walk in as a full person, not a half-formed dude hoping someone else fills the gaps. Streamer University wasn't just a content stunt. It was a manifesto. And this was one of the loudest chapters. Lock in, get your money, and let the rest follow. Lesson 3. Build a community, not just a following.
I try to do this. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I try to build my community. You feel me? That's why I tell y'all, join the Discord down below. You feel me? Cause y'all, the Fuzz community, bro, we're gonna be top tier up there.
It's easy to mistake Kai Cenat's empire for a solo act. After all, his name's on the thumbnails. He's the face in the memes. He's the one getting the mainstream interviews. But when you look closer at Streamer University, you realize something deeper. This whole thing was never built on one man's back. It was built on collaboration, brotherhood, energy. Streamer University wasn't just Kai streaming in a dorm room. It was everybody pulling up. All of them contributed to the chaos.
Yo, did this actually happen? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think this never happened at all.
And it wasn't chaos.
AI is getting crazy. I don't think this ever happened. I'm not gonna lie, y'all.
For chaos's sake. It was chemistry, real friendships, real moments, real synergy. Because here's the secret most influencers ignore. A viral moment will get you attention, but a community will keep you relevant. I'm
not gonna lie. I do got a strong community so far. Not really. Y'all see my videos. They not really that crazy, but we're fixing that. But I'm not gonna lie. I do have, like, I'm saying, the community thing, what he's saying is correct, bro. You build you a community, you're always gonna have people who's staying with you no matter what. But you just build a huge following. It doesn't matter if you have 1 million subs, bro. If you don't build a community, bro, you're gonna eventually fade away, bro. You gotta build with these people, bro. They don't know you. You feel me? You gotta get them to know you. That's the key success to being a huge creator, or just a strong creator who's just passing by. You feel me, bro? You could be a just creator with a good influence, but if you have that community back you up, bro, you're always gonna be top tier, bro. You're always gonna be top tier. Where the bros? Y'all join the Discord. You join my community. You feel me? Cause I talk to all my fans.
Have done it all alone, but he didn't. He let others shine on his platform. He created a space where everyone had a role, and that's why people didn't just follow him. They followed the world he created. A lot of creators focus on building a following
because he's not selfish about that. You feel me? He came in there, he got the people. He didn't be selfish with it. He even ended his stream. He didn't do this really for him. He did this for the motion, for the influence. He did this to show people. I feel like y'all, that is crazy. He didn't stream at all. He let all the other people stream it. That's just so dubbed out. Like, he could have streamed it the whole time, had 500,000 viewers, got paid big money. You feel me? But he didn't do that. It was more the motive.
Numbers, likes, subs, and sure, those things matter, but they're not everything. 1 million followers doesn't mean 1 million supporters. In fact, most influencers are just one bad tweet away from losing half their audience because there's no real connection underneath. Kai flips that. He talks to his chat like they're friends. He reacts to fan art. He reads comments. The people watching aren't just numbers. They're part of the story. That's community. And it's not just about fans. It's about peers too. Kai didn't hoard the spotlight. He helped build a platform where his entire crew could win. Community scales what individual hustle can't. And this is what most creators miss. They think being self-made means going solo. They think collabs are a weakness. They think letting others in is a threat. But the smartest move in today's content world is building a network of real, loyal allies. People who bring value, not competition. Kai mastered this. At Streamer University,
not gonna lie,
everyone ate.
Badges is Hall
everyone
of Fame.
Got screen time.
Influencer.
Everyone got clips. And the audience felt it. That energy translated into engagement.
Like, bro, they be so lit, right?
TikToks, fan edits, and moments that stretch far beyond the stream itself. In a world where most creators chase fame by isolating themselves at the top, Kai is doing something different.
He's inviting
people in, and it's working. So what's the real life move? Start collaborating before you think you're ready. Reach out to people in your lane. Don't just post, engage. Shout out your fans. Respond to comments. Build in public. Be a person, not a
community.
Because when the algorithm stops favoring you, when the hype dies down, when the views dip,
Yeah.
It won't be your follower count that saves you. It'll be your community.
Word two. Yo, he's spitting facts right now, bro. He's spitting facts. I'm not gonna lie. Your community always gonna back you down. You feel me? Even though I lost mad viewers, you feel me? Back when I was going crazy, I still built a following. I built a community with a lot of my other viewers that I had fall back on me. Normally, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't be getting nothing right now. You feel me? I wouldn't be having no people in my chat if I didn't build with a lot of other people. I built with y'all. You feel me? So what he's saying is so true. Lock in.
University wasn't just content. It was a blueprint. And one of the most powerful lessons was this. Don't just build a following. Build a world people want to be part of. Lesson 4. Embrace chaos, but have a plan. Streamer University felt like absolute madness. But here's the twist. None of that happened by accident. Behind every wild moment was structure. Schedules were made. Segments were planned. Even when it seemed like everything was falling apart, there were guardrails keeping the whole thing from actually derailing. And that's the real lesson.
I still don't think this actually
can be
happened.
Wild and calculated. Spontaneity works best when it's framed by strategy. Kai didn't walk into Streamer University without a blueprint. He had timelines, themes, and backup plans. He knew the
It's
energy
crazy how he sets all this up while constantly streaming. Like, y'all.
to feel loose, but the logistics had to be tight. That's why it worked. The audience got unpredictability, but the stream never collapsed into dead air or burnout. This is where a lot of young creators mess up. They think going with the flow means winging everything. No prep, no strategy, just vibes. But vibes alone don't last. Eventually, the audience notices when you're just freestyling your way through a half-baked stream. And sponsors definitely notice. Kai's success proves that controlled chaos is way more powerful than actual chaos. He leaned into the unpredictable, but he always had a safety net. There was always something next. That's how you sustain momentum. And it applies beyond streaming. Whether you're building a business,
I like that though.
Launching,
even though a lot of stuff was going on and it was getting kind of crazy, like towards the like when they were like fighting and junk and throwing like water and stuff, like y'all, even though it was seeming kind of crazy, it was still intact. Like nothing really that crazy really went on. Like he kept everything intact at the end of the day and let it go.
A podcast or starting a brand. Embrace your wild ideas. Try things that scare you, but do it with a framework. Set goals, make schedules, build systems. Give your creativity a container, because chaos might spark attention, but structure builds empires. If this episode got you thinking differently about streaming, drop a like, hit that subscribe.
Alright, now, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, he did teach us a lot of life lessons, y'all. Definitely build you a community. Stay locked in, stay authentic. Don't sell out. We're the bros. Alright, y'all. And before I end this little video, make sure y'all follow me on the Twitch. I just made X, bro. I just made a new X, a new Twitter account, and the Discord. I'll be in the Discord. All right, lock in, chat. I appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video. It's your boy Fuzz, man, and we is out.